Hello and welcome to Matt Loves Eurovision. It's my Eurovision 2025 Top 37 countdown, place number 28, Greece, Klavdia, Asteromata. Please do click on that subscribe button, ring that notification bell and like, share and comment below. Now, after a disappointing result in 2023, Greece bounced back last year, getting an 11th place in the grand final. And it marked a return to the very good set of results that they've had since 2021. Yet it is now 20 years since Greece's one and only win, and for 2025 they made a change to their selection. They've been going with an internal selection for quite a number of years now, but they shifted to having a new national final this year, Ethnikós Telikós, and from that we have Klavdia, who was voted to represent Greece in Basel. Klavdia, or Klavdia Papadopoulou, to give her full name, is a 22-year-old singer who, like many Eurovision contestants these days, first entered the musical world via a couple of TV talent shows when she was 15 and 16. A couple of years after that, she signed with a music label and she began releasing singles from 2022 onwards. She was entered into this new Greek national final and she duly won that. I think she finished overall second with the juries, if you add the national and international juries together, and she won the public vote. Now, there is something of the Nana Mouskouri about her. For those of you who know who Nana Mouskouri is, she's now 90, by the way, and she did represent Luxembourg at the Eurovision Song Contest, but she is Greek. But of course the resemblance could be just the glasses that's making me think of Nana Mouskouri. Now, Asteromata is a Greek language song. It's Greece's second Greek language song in a row at the contest, but it is a very different musical genre to last year's entry, Zari. It's a very sweeping and haunting sounding ballad, which suits the subject material of the song. It's about both Greek and other refugees who remembering their homeland no matter where they are now, but it's a kind of a message of hope and resilience as well. Now, I should add that Klavdia is of Pontic Greek descent, and the Pontic Greeks lived for millennia in what is now the Black Sea coast of Turkey and that kind of northern Anatolia, before they were all expelled by the new Turkish state in the 1920s. Now, as I've said, this is a very haunting ballad. It's very beautiful, haunting, impressively sung, very good vocals, and incorporates some nice Greek ethnic instruments within it as well as the more modern sounds. But I'll be honest, I struggled to connect with it somewhat, and I will confess I do find it a little dull. But that's just my personal taste. I think that might be because I got off on the wrong foot with this in the national final. I did want something else to win the national final, admittedly, but I just felt the national final overall, the staging and backdrop was uninspiring for all of the entries. It was not. It didn't do any of the entries any favours at all, and it just felt really a bit flat. I just couldn't get. For me, I couldn't get what the special thing about it was, and I appreciate the song. The message isn't necessarily going to resonate with me, partly because it's obviously not in English, so it's difficult for me to get the meaning straight away. In the way that it connects with other people, but yeah, that impression has sort of continued to stick with me. And because Klavdia is not doing any of the pre-parties, there hasn't really been anything to kind of move me away from that feeling, which could change at the actual contest itself. Also, it's clear that the fandom think quite differently to me as well, because this is comfortably in the top 10 in the Eurovision scoreboard app. Now, it has to be said, the Eurovision scoreboard app doesn't care what country you're from, so you can vote for your own country or wherever you are. So there is some, if you have a lot of Greek people who are really enthusiastic about it, that can skew things. But this is the highest placed proper ballad in the scoreboard, I think, looking through it. So which is. It's a pretty good going, and the betting odds suggest it will qualify as well, fairly solid qualifier. And I think it's solid is probably how I describe this is its chances in the grand final. It's not going to be a Eurovision winner. I think it will get a solid placing, but not a spectacular placing. But obviously, do let me know what you think. If you want to have a read of the blog post, you know where to look, www.mattloveseurovision.com. But let me know what the song means to you and whether you like it or whether you find it the same as I do. Do let me know in the comments and join me again soon on the countdown. Take care.